Congressman Chuck Fleischmann, who was in the House chamber when it came under attack, found that night he had come into contact with another congressman who has COVID-19. Karen Aguilar spoke with him and has details. Karen.
Greg, Congressman Fleischmann reveals he had come into contact with the infected congressman from Florida before having entered the chamber Wednesday when the electoral certification began to take place.
Bill informed me last night that he had in fact tested positive for COVID and was symptomatic.
He received the news just hours after the Capitol was stormed by supporters of the president. Representative Fleischmann had been inside and was evacuated from the building.
Interestingly enough, during the chaos yesterday, when he had tried to send me a text immediately after he found out, it did not go through.
Congressman Bilirakis tweeted around 3:29 p.m. I tested positive for COVID-19 this morning and as such will not be on the House floor for today's debate. In accordance with CDC guidelines and upon the advice of the House physician, I am in quarantine. The riot was going on around the same time as the tweet was posted. Fleischmann says he couldn't get service to see it or his text. He says he was in contact with the congressman before the commencement of the electoral certification.
I was on the floor earlier in the day for the opening prayer and the pledge.
After the chaos, he was finally able to take a call from Bilirakis in his office and inform staff members. He says he was allowed to vote in the second round of the electoral certification, but from behind plexiglass.
Infinitely thankful because I wanted to be sure to be able to cast those 2 votes for my constituents.
He says he's feeling fine, but has not yet taken a COVID-19 test. He plans to do so Monday, and until then, will follow CDC guidelines and quarantine. Channel 3 reached out to Congressman Bilirakis and asked to interview him. His communication team says he's not feeling well and couldn't do it. He was also asked how many congresspeople were present at the electoral certification, and we did not get a response. Live in the studio, Karen Aguilar, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you.